Have you heard of Lilith? Or maybe you've heard of the wife of Jesus. Or maybe you've heard a story of an angel who revealed the burial place of some ancient golden tablets. Now, all these people and events are said to be true and said to have existed within the biblical time. But we don't see them in the Bible itself. Why is that? Why is the Bible true? Now, many people will question the legitimacy of the Christian Bible, and part of it has to do with these stories that are associated with the Bible but aren't in the Bible itself. So who chose the books that were in the Bible, and how did they choose them in the first place? Should we even believe it at all? All of this refers to the biblical canon. So first, what is a canon? A quick Google search will define it in regards to literature as the works of a particular author or artist that are recognized as genuine. To Christians, the biblical canon is a collection of books deemed authoritative to the Christian faith. But who did the deeming? It turns out that this is quite the misconception. There actually wasn't a person or council that determined canon. Rather, as the church grew and circulated writings, it became evident to all believers that some of these writings were true and some were false. Somewhere within the 2nd and 4th centuries, the books of the Bible we have today were already used as such back then. And the councils that did convene to discuss biblical canon did so simply to ratify what was already being widely used.
The Bible is a collection of authoritative books. It's not an authoritative collection of books. It did not become authoritative because a group in a church council decided these should be in the Bible. The books were authoritative as soon as they were written.
But how would the church recognize this genuine quality? Well, these are a couple of the criteria they would have used. Apostolic origin. The books had to be written by some of Jesus' closest followers and associates, eyewitnesses to his work on earth. Orthodoxy. The books had to be cohesive with other established writings to make sense with what was already said and known. Usage. The books had to have been used since the early days of the church, not brought in later. And aside from these points, each book in the Bible is included for a specific purpose. Look no further than the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the accounts of Jesus' life on earth. Each one is a little bit different, and the reason for that is this: purpose. Matthew wrote to the Jews, a people steeped in tradition. Mark wrote to the Romans, a fast-paced narrative that appealed to their love of action. Luke wrote to the Greeks, and John's account focuses on the theology of Jesus. Each book is the same story with a unique perspective and a specific purpose in being told. And that is a very brief look at the Bible and some of the books inside of it, who chose them, and why they were chosen. The canon was not an enforced decision made by a council, but rather a careful search for genuine quality and a collective recognition of truth. And that is why the Bible is true. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it enjoyable and informative. There is so much more to this topic than I discussed here, and I would encourage you to look into it yourself. The links to the articles and videos I studied for this are in the description, along with links to any pictures and anything else used in the making of this video. That is all I have. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Bye!